So finally, Apple opened their first retail store in India in two main locations, Mumbai and Delhi. And to inaugurate, we had none other than Tim Cook himself to open those doors to the public and to all those opportunities that lies ahead for Apple's market in India. In addition to opening these new stores in India, Tim Cook also met with Prime Minister Narendra Modi to discuss all the expansion plans for Apple's customer base in India and increasing manufacture of its products in the country, which also means that Apple is gradually moving away from China as it suffered some supply chain issues during COVID time, especially because of all its strict restrictions in the country. But this is not the first time that Apple had eyes on Indian market. So what's the big deal? Tim Cook first visited India back in 2016 when Prime Minister Narendra Modi launched a new initiative called Digital India. The goal of this initiative was to transform India into a digitally empowered society and knowledge economy through the use of all the information technology. Since then, Apple saw India as a rapidly growing market for its customer base and all the problems that Apple started facing with manufacturing in China. I think it was no-brainer for Apple to look up to India as their second option, as India was growing in population and its potential customer base was building from middle class to upper middle class. Now, this doesn't mean that everything will change for Apple overnight. This is a long-term growth opportunity for Apple to create its presence in the country, which is highly dominated by Android over the years. According to all the reports, 95% of Indian smartphone market is dominated by Android users led by Samsung and several other brands. I believe the biggest reason for this is the price range of all the Apple products. All the Android phones sells for a much cheaper price than iPhone, but recently Apple started to see growth in its sales for iPhone as they sold most iPhones ever in the quarter, which means that more people are starting to switch from Android to Apple in India. Now, don't get me wrong, India is still not there yet. For example, other Asian countries like China, Hong Kong and Taiwan, altogether they did $74 billion in sales for Apple. Now, what this means for Apple and India moving forward? I think there are benefits for both Apple and India. By expanding its manufacturing operations to India, Apple can avoid having all of its product manufactured in China and distribute the risk. And according to all the reports, Apple is planning to produce up to 25% of all the iPhones in India moving forward. And this also benefits India in multiple ways. First, it will create many more new job opportunities for its youth population. Secondly, having tech giants like Apple manufacturing in India, it will definitely attract more attention from other tech giant companies, encouraging them all to follow Apple's footsteps. Now, before we move on, if you are still here, please like this video and comment down below I was there so that I know and I can appreciate you all personally. So now you may ask how it could help Indian customers at all, and is it going to be cheaper now? Well, talking about cheaper, no. Don't expect Apple products to get cheaper anytime soon, as that's not the word Apple likes. However, Apple may provide a variety of payment options such as pay later, pay in installments, on the trading deals, which makes it easier for customers to choose Apple over other brands. And additionally, Apple Care support will be much more streamlined as there is no third party involved in the process. Do you know Apple's new event is coming this June, the WWDC event? Watch these videos to know what to expect from Apple in this event. Peace.